everyone. Welcome to another episode of Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I'm your girl, Chassie B.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Denise.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, we fired. All right. Thanks, OPs, for watching our episode so far. Please share, share, share. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want us to add, what you want us to subtract, whatever the case may be. And please add your friends and share, share, share. So the first segment, we're gonna start off with Chastity on
This or that. Foreplay, bitches. All right. I got a good one. Would you rather be without internet or be without your spouse for a month?
You know what?
You wrong.
Oh, fucking tickle.
So wrong.
I'm gonna pay myself 200, Alex. How about you, Shida?
I would rather be without internet.
Okay. Deuces to the spouse.
Either when you don't have one. Helpful.
Still deuces to him. I need the internet. The internet keeps me sane.
There's gonna be a lot of conversation.
You need the internet to keep them kids entertained, so he got to go for a whole month.
You're supposed to keep the people in your life, not the things in your life.
Bullshit. The internet keeps people in my life. Sorry. Supposed to be working on my cussing.
That's right, Auntie. She listening to you maybe like this much. Anywho, Chastity, go with yours. I mean, dang, Nicole, go with yours.
I was about to be real confused, and I was about to wait for her to ask her question. What was my question? She kind of threw me off with that one. I hope you spit it all over your computer too. Would you rather have a live-in massage therapist or a live-in chef?
Probably the chef. Maybe I would eat
chef.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a massage would be nice.
I'm gonna pick a chef. He gonna be mad.
Why he gonna be mad?
I'm gonna find a chef that knows how to do massages. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's called a husband, okay?
Sometimes they don't know how to do all that. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the chef so I can eat healthy and I can wake them up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, can you fix me something to eat that's healthy? Because if not, then it's just going to be a whole bunch of carbs and shit over here.
Yeah, I'd rather have it chef. That way I would actually eat breakfast every day. I don't do that. My breakfast is life.
Yeah.
How about you, Nicole?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask the question and say I don't know?
I know. I thought about it. I was like, damn, I didn't even figure out what I was gonna pick. I don't know. I'll probably do a chef too, to be honest.
Chef would make life easy.
Thing I got to worry about every day.
They can feed them kids
every other day.
Yeah, let them feed them kids.
The kids come in, they be like, I'm hungry. I be like, go wake up Jeffrey and tell him to make you some noodles, you little peasant.
Not Jeffrey.
See y'all. All right. Would you rather be able to fly or turn invisible?
Fly or what?
Become invisible.
Oh,
That's a good one.
I would be invisible.
Nasty. I rather
Would be
fly.
invisible. Mm-mm.
Flying
I'd be
would become more
invisible and be
beneficial,
in
I
the
think.
room.
You said what?
I said I think
With
flying.
what?
I said I think flying would probably be more beneficial than being invisible.
Yeah, if you say so.
They could
Maybe
be
you would
equally
actually work on
beneficial,
time.
actually.
I would be invisible and I'd be in Jeezy room, just sitting there looking like,
Slapping Genie
He
upside her
chose.
head. And she don't know what happened.
Right. She's like, did you just hit me? He be like, no.
She end up in a psych ward because she be on there.
And stuff, right?
You want
He
better
like, she all of a
than
sudden went crazy. And I'd be like, she sure did, baby. She sure did.
Right. All right, that was good. That was good. So for our next segment is what's happening now.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, so the first story is about Odell Beckham. So Odell Beckham has a old girlfriend that says that he likes to be pooped on. Or what's the technical word, Jasmine?
Yes. So the technical word is Coprophilia, which is a fetish of poop. And so the girl name is Slim Danger. She is Chief Keef's baby mama. And she went on this other show and said that he flewed her out. But before he flewed her out, he asked for her to not wear underwear and not take a bath for 24 hours. And then he also wanted her to take a picture of her shitting. And she said that she did a whole video and was trying to make it look all cute of her shitting. And he flewed her out. And whenever she got there, he wanted her to poop on him. And she said she couldn't do it. Listen, you already knew what he was into before you hopped your little skinny ant-looking ass on that plane and went all the way there. And then you're going to come back and going to talk about it. Like, seriously. Like, why did you even go? You saw he was into shit and he didn't want you to take a bath. Make it make
not
sense.
only did you want to be pooped on, but you wanted to be smelly.
Right. So that's another fetish, which is called, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's olfactophilia, olfactophilia, which is the arousal of smells and odors coming from the body, especially sexual areas. So he probably has a fetish for both, which is perfectly fine. But Odell Beckham Jr., you cannot do your fetishes with any random people. You need to choose just one person to do those nasty ass fetishes with and stop flewing out people.
That's the kind of fetish you do with your wife or your significant other that you're going to have for a while. That ain't no rando fetish. That ain't right.
Right.
Disgusting. Just nasty.
Disgusting. And then they asked her, did he call her back again? And she was like, no. And I was like, why would you even know if he called you back? His number would have been blocked. I wouldn't have known.
That part.
But whatever. Go ahead.
You know she wasn't going to block him if she showed up in the first place. Just saying. He probably was like, maybe I could do it next time. So next
Nicole, you look like.
I mean, it's just.
Okay, go ahead.
You got the words for that.
So next, everybody, right? Everybody has. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, if he asked her to take a video of her taking the shit and she did it, she definitely shit on him if that's what he wanted. She acting like she didn't do it,
She did it.
And
She
these
one of
kind of
those. Usually I don't do this, but
I mean, listen, you like what you like. That's between you and your partner, okay? But yeah, you can't just be doing that within your body because you know people run their mouths.
Right.
It's anyway, though. It's a little disturbing, but carry on. What were you gonna say?
So everybody has heard about Tory Lanez shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. There's been different stories that had came out because Meg never really came out and told the whole story. She's doing what black women do and protecting that black man from getting in trouble. Um, but then it came out that he actually first he was of course denying it or whatnot, but it came out that he actually apologized to her, but via text message. And in the text message, he never really came out and said, "Sorry, I shot you." He just came out and said, um, "I'm sorry for what I did." I guess, but it wouldn't be no proof out there. What y'all think? Y'all think it's appropriate for somebody to apologize over text message?
I think it's case by case basis. I mean, your question is kind of general. So, in general, is it okay for somebody to apologize by text message? I think it depends.
So what makes things okay?
I think absolutely not.
I think that if you are doing something to someone where there's an audience or pretty much everybody knows, a public apology is warranted. Like, no, don't be texting me. No apology. I don't want it.
Right.
But
And
case by case, it really depends on the situation.
I mean, I feel like the only time it's appropriate to text text an apology is if you apologizing because you forgot to respond to them, or if you apologize because you running late but you on the way. But otherwise, an apology I think should be done in person, because number one, text message can be misconstrued in the first place, which happens to us a lot, especially if you text arguing, because you don't know that person's meaning behind it. You don't know what their emotion is. I mean, he might not even meant it. He may not even been the one that sent the text. So
Exactly.
I feel like it definitely should that should have been done in public and in person.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
feel like
I agree.
he shot her. You shot me in person. Nigga, come apologize to me in person.
So I could
And
shoot you back.
don't give me no no half apology like I got too drunk. I get drunk all the time. You don't see me walking around shooting people in the foot. Doggone it.
I say apologize to me in person so I can shoot you back.
Right. That dry ass apology. Sorry for what I did. What the fuck did you do?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that was kind of whack, but whack people do whack things.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
But on another note, Tamar Braxton, everybody has heard about the news with her. She's been in the news a lot lately, with her suicide attempt that occurred, and her new show that she's been working on coming out, or whatever the case may be. But her boyfriend filed a restraining order against her. Chaz, do you know what the news is saying about that?
I haven't. The last thing that I saw was that they both was blaming each other. They was coming out saying that it was him. His side was coming out saying it was him. Her side was coming out saying that it was her. That whatever. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. But they were saying that he felt some type of way about the promo, the way that he looked on the promo, and he got upset about that. I really don't know anything. Um, I just, to me, they both sound toxic. Um, and neither one of them had any business being with each other.
Right.
And I think two hotheads just collided, and they probably both should probably have a restraining order against each other.
Well, it was weird. I don't know if you watch Braxton's Family Values. I don't really watch it consistently. It's one of them things where I go to it every now and then. But the last time I had seen him on that show is when they first started dating or whatnot. And he seemed like he wasn't the type of person to really get aggravated. Now, I don't know if he was like that over just because he knew they was recording. But he seemed really like sweet spirited, and like she could just talk to him any way she wanted. And he would like tell his opinion a little bit, but he kind of would just kind of sit there and be shy. So I mean, but I'm sure that probably was the case just because he knew they was recording him.
He probably stepped outside of his comfort zone and was a little bit louder than what he usually be. And she was like, "This ain't you," and we're crazy. Ain't no telling, child. Ain't no telling.
They said that the incident originally happened because of he didn't like the way he was being portrayed on the show, like you said. But, let's see if we can play the promo.
What? Everything. All these cameras. This is not like the other shows that you've done.
Tamar is headed downstairs.
I need you to commit to not shutting us out.
I lost my family. I lost my dream. It's time to give myself a shot.
This is our moment for you to get back in the driver's seat of your life.
My goal is to win, and I'm not gonna stop. So I'm doing this dream assignment to reach my highest potential.
The dream work connects you to your unconscious. We're gonna go into the battleground of your soul.
Hey, Mama.
Baby, this is the kind of man I deserve. It's been so long since I've done an album. I am afraid. I'm responsible for only one person, that's Logan and myself.
Commercial break.
Who's coming by, Vince? I told you, I don't want Vince walking through my house again. What's your opinion about framework?
It's clearly witchcraft.
It doesn't come from God. I can't subscribe to it.
Do I have to be an angry black woman in every series? I'm not playing Russian roulette with my life anymore. Period. Oh, that's it for me. I'm out. I can't.
No. Hey. So I just got a call from Tamar's lawyer, being asked to leave the premises.
I'm not fighting my sister. I'm not fighting nobody. What's the devil? How about that? Hey. I've been feeling choked. I need to admit it. Every single day. Yeah, you need to go in there. Same OT.
Tamar Braxton, Get Your Life, premieres Thursday, July 30th at 10 on WeTV.
So I guess for me, like the show already came out, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't think
it said July the 30th. So if he was worried about the way he was portrayed on the show and that caused him to act the way that he acted, the show has been out for a while. You already knew how you acted on the show. That doesn't make sense to react to it now all of a sudden.
Right. But do they get to watch the show ahead of time, or do they get to watch it along with everybody else? I wonder.
That's a good question.
Because I wonder if they
I don't know.
got a copy to see what happened. I know if I was gonna
and like cut out certain things.
I know if I was on Reddit, I would want to know what everybody else gonna see first, so I can be ready. Like I don't think they get any say about what can be aired or whatnot, but it would be nice to have a heads up.
Right, and they probably like edited like certain things to make him probably look meaner than usual or something like that, which could possibly happen. But I feel like if you going into TV shows, especially reality shows, they try to spin it so for people to look at. So somebody is going to always be the villain in it, and you're going to have to accept that you're going to be a villain in it, and everybody's going to hate you, or you're going to be the angel in it. I haven't looked at the show because I don't particularly like Tamar. She kind of gets on my nerves. But I mean, that could have been the case. He could have been portrayed as the villain. He could have got mad about it. I don't know. He got the whole restraining order out on her.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, we know that. Right. At the end of the day, we know how crazy Tamar is. I mean, I hate to use the word crazy, but we know how out of the box she is. So, if you keep having, problems with folks in general, I mean, not just with him, but with her family, with her sisters, with her mom, with her dad, like sometime or another, you got to evaluate self and say, what am I doing? Either I'm doing something to put myself in this situation for these things to happen, or I need to reevaluate my own personality, I think, like, because or maybe you're just not meant to be on TV. Maybe you need to just focus on your music. Like, because reality TV ain't no joke, and she know how she comes off on TV, so maybe you need to reevaluate and say, maybe I need to just stick to these vocals. Because she a vocal beast.
Yeah. Yeah, she sings good. I like her. I like her singing, but her on TV, I'm not a particularly fan of. Because to me, she's a little extra. And I feel like it's overly extra sometimes. And I'm just like, girl, calm down. It's not that serious.
Right. But in that promo, she didn't look that. I mean, she looked pretty good towards the end of it, but at the beginning, she didn't look like herself. She looked a little rough, like she need a drink.
Don't we all?
Like she need a little something. You got anything to add, Nicole?
Not really. Well, I mean, she definitely got some healing work she needs to do. And that will transfer over into improving her other relationships. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, in other news, Cardi B filed for divorce. She said, it's time to go. Time to give me them papers. So it was a while back. I don't really know everything they've been going through, but I know for a fact that he cheated on her a while back, right, with some female.
I think it was back in 2017.
Yeah. So people don't really know why she filed for divorce, but everybody assuming that that's why. That maybe his shenanigans didn't stop. Of course, a lot of people are strangely trying to blame it on her, even though she's the one that failed. I've seen a lot of people posting saying, you got that WAP, but maybe you should have learned how to cook and clean or something like that, which I've seen a couple of posts like that today. But when he went to go cheat, he didn't go cheat with somebody to go eat. So I don't understand why that's the case.
Right. I heard that, man. So now they was like, she got that WAP and still got cheated on. A lady can have a WAP. She can cook, she can clean, she can be pretty, she can have the best body ever. She can be a good mother, a good wife, a good everything. And people are still gonna cheat, regardless of how good you are. People, they are who they are. I think both of them was young whenever they got married. I think they fell in love kind of fast and rushed into it and didn't realize everything that came with it. They had their differences, they reconciled. But I mean, I feel like for her, it was probably a very hard decision for her to come to that. They really look happy whenever you see them, like in their videos and stuff that they post. They always seem happy. I was really shocked whenever I saw that. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
But that whole WAP thing is garbage.
Right.
About people saying, if you got all that, he shouldn't have left you. Bitch, what do you have and you still ain't got a man?
Right.
I mean, I ain't got one either, but still.
But you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, a cheater is going to be a cheater. So everybody trying to turn it on her need to just hush their mouth, honestly.
Right.
I mean, even when you're not famous, people are more prone to, blaming the woman. Like, he wouldn't go cheat. She was doing something right. Like, that don't give nobody permission to go cheat. Now, if you go cheat, you just gonna go cheat. Like, it ain't no reason in the world for you to go cheat, even if you got the worst marriage in the world. Like, if it gets to that point, you should leave. Now, a lot of folks don't, but you should.
Guilty.
Right.
Guilty.
Right.
Will admit it. And I don't care what y'all think. I'm guilty. I'm still working on myself, damn it.
I'm still working on me.
But I mean, yeah, whatever. I feel like you were saying, you can be the best person ever, and people, if cheaters are cheaters, they still have to work within themselves to try to figure out what's going on. I don't know. I'm a little lost for words right now.
Well, I definitely commend them. Like you said, they look like they were happy, which means they just weren't putting all their business out like most celebrities do. Mm-hmm. Especially being that people are so hard on Cardi B about how she is on social media. So that means she know what's to keep personal. She know what to keep at the house. So I commend her for that. It's a good thing when it's a shot. I mean, people ain't been in your business.
Mm-hmm. I hate it. I hope they work it out and And if they don't, I hope that they can effectively co-parent and culture and all that kind of good stuff. Like, I know that she is, well, I had saw an article earlier today that said that she was asking for full something custody. Nicole, help me out. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Full physical something custody.
Sole custody, which would be physical and legal. I don't know. I haven't really primary physical, joint legal.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read
That's
it.
what she was asking for.
Okay. Primary
there you go.
You know, that just means she's responsible for the baby's day-to-day care, and then they share decision making if he has joint legal with where she goes to school, major medical decisions, stuff like that.
Right. Y'all think it's important for people to have that stuff in writing?
If your communication is not good, absolutely. I think there are a lot of people that can put whatever differences aside and focus on their kids. Then we can argue later, but when it comes to our kids, our stuff is in order. Right. Everybody can't do that because, you know, you got hurt feelings and everything else, and that just kind of carries over. So in that case, I mean, it usually is good to have some kind of structure in place, which is why I usually recommend for people to have something in writing to fall back on. But I don't think it's always necessary if you can be adults about it and, you know, do what you need to do.
I mean, I don't have any paperwork in place, but I just assume that he ain't that crazy.
Amen. I ain't got nothing in place either, but he already knows. Coming for everybody.
I will hunt you down. You hear me?
Everybody got to go. Mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, grandmas, everybody.
I'm gonna lash your ties. I'm gonna slap your face, and I'm gonna Lorena Bobby you just cause. Okay.
Just because. And look, and slash 3 tires. 3. That way insurance don't pay for it. Boo.
Well, sometimes a different approach is warranted. Absolutely. Establish a written order for both parents to follow so that you have some kind of structure. Your regular.
Or you just tell him you'll cut them in the medulla oblongata?
I mean, you can do that.
You and this medulla oblongata.
You can do that.
That's the only word she remember in medical terminology. She don't remember nothing else.
I know phalanges, doggone it, and femur.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna kick you in your family. You come near my medulla oblongata if you want to.
Oh yeah. See, I ain't got time for that. I'll just see you in court and we can handle that one.
Nope. I'll see you in your medulla oblongata.
I see you.
And we'll discuss it later whenever you wake up. Doggone it, don't with these kids. Doggone it. You out there hoeing around? You hoe around. But I was just thinking, like, whenever you have kids, you start handling things different. You start I feel like with kids, a lot of times your self-worth becomes more important than you putting up with a lot of BS that you put up with before kids.
Absolutely.
And that could have possibly been the situation. You know, she probably had the baby and he's doing all this kind of stuff and she was trying to make it work because she did love him and she was in love with him. This is the father of her first child. This is her husband and all this kind of stuff. And she probably just got tired of it. And it's okay to get tired, people. It's okay. Leave them.
It's so hard when kids are involved.
Doggone it.
I mean,
when kids are involved.
But you know, a lot of people, they say that.
You be all right.
And I understand that. I think that it is hard whenever kids are involved. I think a lot of times we try to think about our kids and like I don't want to take them from this two-parent home and all this kind of stuff. But I think honestly, would you rather your kids see you upset and sad every day in a two-parent home or happy in a single-parent home? And a lot of people don't necessarily do that. It's not the way we was taught to do. So, I mean, you know, I get it. I feel bad for them. I hope they work it out. And if they don't,
see him. I don't know if you see him anyway.
Oh, for your medulla oblongata.
I don't think the Migos hot anyway.
I'm crazy.
They look like a bunch of raisin dancing.
Stop it. My aunt, she was up the other night, right? And I was like, she was like, oh, I'm so sleepy. And I said, why don't you go to bed? She said, I was, but the Three Amigos came on the TV and it woke me up. And I was like, Three Amigos? Three Amigos? She said, you know the Three Amigos. And I was like, I do not know who the Three Amigos are. And she was like, it's a group out called Three Amigos. I said, the Amigos? And she was like, yeah, that's their name. Go to bed.
First of all,
go to bed. You know who I'm talking to.
First of all, the name is hilarious. Second of all, you like the Migos? They woke you up? Just saying.
She a little bit hood, a little bit gangster. She be trying to act all proper. Y'all just don't know.
She is proper. Leave her alone.
I
take up for you, even though you like them three Raisinets.
Supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside.
I can't. Okay.
But anyway, to sum up the segment, let's talk about Gladys and Patty. So who won the verses for Gladys and Patty?
Us, the people that sat there and watched that. We are the ones that won.
What was so funny is how it was so funny because Patty, first of all, she was hilarious. Cause
from Diva.
She just acted like her age so bad. Oh man.
You know that bird? I said, get it, Aunt Patty.
And she was doing all that squalling. That squalling ain't cute no more. Just saying.
Don't you be hating on Patty. Don't you be hating on Patty.
Squalling. Hurt your eardrum. I'm still bleeding.
Look, and she was up there with her mirror, fixing her makeup and all that kind of stuff. I loved it. And then did y'all hear when she called Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys kids baby kids? And I listened, I was like, did she just say baby kids? I was like, she ain't gonna ever meet my kids and be up there talking shit about them. She be like, they passed baby. Baby can't even handle them.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they had to do that versus at home and they had to work their own technology? It'd have been worse than it'd have been worse than Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley.
Just hang on. Hello.
Oh God. And then Patty came out there and she dropped the ABC Sesame Street song. I said, see, Patty from the hood.
Nah.
Patty is from the hood.
I particularly like Gladys better.
I loved it.
The tone. I think Gladys' tone is much better, in my opinion. A lot of people. I know she's the underdog for a lot of folks, but she still sounds.
I like both of them. She does. And you want to know what I love the most about their verses is that every time the other person's song was on, the other person was singing word for word. And I was like, they truly supported each other. Because most people, they don't know that. You didn't even see Brandy and Monica do that.
Well, Brandy did support Monica. It was the other.
Yeah, Monica Brandy did. Monica
was on the way sticking up with a looking like a stick was up her butt.
I think Monica's still salty.
Oh yeah.
She was trying to not be salty, but I think she's still mad.
She was trying to fake it till
Yeah.
Yeah. And then did you watch DMX and Snoop Dogg versus? It was pretty good, even though DMX kept getting out of breath with his old fat self. He was like,
don't you be talking about him. You do not talk about Dark Man X. You don't hear me talking about your people, Fred Hammond and them. Damn it.
The blasphemy. I cannot. Oh, you wrong. You wrong.
Don't you come for Dark Man X.
Oh man.
Oh God. I can't. Y'all are crazy.
Y'all better leave Fred alone. Fred know better than get up there and bounce around. He know better. He gonna stay this step down. No weapon. He gonna stay right there. You gotta worry about that. DMX had that beer belly out there talking.
Look, don't come for him. Don't come for him. We don't do Earl like that.
Earl.
I still love Earl.
Earl had to
I
die.
still love you, Earl. Goodbye, Earl. Dixie Chicks. Sorry, the
All
chicks.
right. So on to the next segment. This segment is called We're Going to Take a Social Media Minute. So all three of us found a video or a picture that we've seen throughout the week, and we're going to share it and try not to laugh so loud in your ear that you can't enjoy the video. All right.
You guys? Do you guys know when you did the reaction to the WAP music video?
What's Wedding Cushy?
Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, so there's actually a TikTok dance that goes along with it. Have you seen it?
No.
Here.
Now from the top, make it drop. Is everybody doing this?
Yes, they were doing it like a few weeks ago, so you guys are kind of late to the party, not gonna lie.
They're doing splits.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes to look at that and learn it, and then we're gonna do it.
What?
I'm gonna go start the clock, 5 minutes.
Yes, up and down and to the side, side, side.
How's the progress going?
It's hard. Down to the sex move.
No! Okay. Time's up. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. 2, 1.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet. That's some wet. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet. That's some wet. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet. That's some wet. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet. That's some wet.
Love it.
When I see that, I about died. You hear me? Oh my God. First of all, I commend his parents for giving it a try, because my parents wouldn't try that, okay? My mother would be like, she'd be like, back in the day we did that.
Your daddy would.
No, maybe you got a drug enough, maybe. No. Oh man. So if y'all haven't seen it,
Jesus, that was hilarious.
This is hilarious. All right. It's blurry. But go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to introduce y'all to Miss Cynthia Teeple. Miss Cynthia Teeple was spotted chewing, she was shirtless in the grass, eating grass, as well as chewing on a horse's hair. And she said that the horse's hair tasted like Laffy Taffies and Airheads. Allegedly, they are thinking that she was high off methamphetamine. Kids don't do drugs. This is why you don't do drugs. Look at Cynthia Teeple. Out here eating horse hair, thinking that it is Laffy Taffies and Airheads.
First of all, where was she to be near horse's hair is what I want to know. That ain't no just
and
random
naked.
regular place.
Naked too.
Wow.
That her and the horse had some relations, and that was the aftermath.
I was like, what?
That horse blew her back out.
So yeah, Cynthia Teeple. Stop it.
She was over there laying in the hair like Rapunzel.
That was so good. You smell like airheads and Laffy Taffy. Yeah, this is why we say no to drugs.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a whole nother level of crazy.
Oh my Lord, they say City Tree is closing in 5 doggone minutes. Ah! oh my Lord. Go turn it out. Oh, I'm finna roll over again. Hey, Mr. Clean, turn it off from the top. Hey, Katie, I'm finna sue him.
Poor woman, that is not funny. You hear me? That would totally be something that I would do, okay? That would totally be. I'd be in the mall trying to be cute in my heels, and the heel would get stuck, and boom, boom, boom. I'd be done. And y'all would be over there laughing at me, won't even help me up.
Yeah, probably. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no need lying.
But
yeah.
I mean, I'll ask you.
Okay, first of all, you would.
I said, I'll ask if you okay.
Why you laughing?
Why in between laughs?
Right.
First of all, why was she going down the steps that was going up? The escalators was going up. She trying to be cute and tiptoe down.
That's the $1 million question right there.
She either seen a for sale sign that she missed on her way up there, or maybe she seen an old boyfriend. I don't know. But I don't want to know.
And then she rolled again. Somebody said it was like a rotisserie chicken. They open it up, be like, "Nah, I gotta cook a little bit longer." And close it down.
So mean, laughing at her pain.
Oh shit, that was funny. And then, y'all, did you notice that not one, not two, but 3 men did not help her? Right. One got on the escalator and ran real quick. The other one just stood there and looked like Shaquanda. What are you doing?
Why she gotta have that ratchet name though? Shaquanda.
Because only a Shaquanda will come down like that. And then the last one, I was like, ooh, look at him. He gonna help her out. Nope, he just moved her over.
He was trying to help her. Don't do that.
No, the hell he won't. He kept on going, just like, hey, you left your food.
It's not funny. Take it from somebody who's been at the Coliseum at the Prince concert with my heels on and fell down concrete steps. What's most funny about this story is it was supposed to be me and my family that went to the Prince concert, so we all bought tickets, but Vern was having a procedure or something, so him and Mama couldn't go, so they sold their tickets they sold their tickets, and then somebody else, Adam, I think, decided not to go, so he sold his ticket too. So the 3 people that the ticket went to was Adam's girlfriend, my husband, and his girlfriend.
Your husband.
Right.
And his girlfriend?
He wasn't my husband at the time. Now,
before
let's be clear.
Be
clear.
Before marriage.
But what's funny is that he turned around and helped me up after I fell down the steps. And
you had glowing lights around you. It was like,
this is gonna be my wife one day. Look at her. And she's like,
oh, twisted
Let
up
me
on
go save her. No.
Him and that girl probably got to arguing on the way home. What, you over there picking up bitches and shit.
What was I supposed to do? She failed. Leave my ass on the floor.
Left her there. She can get up. She know how to roll over. I hate y'all. I need some new friends.
Hold it up like a chicken wing.
Jesus.
Your husband helped you up.
She was out there looking like Patty. Now she hit that flow.
That French concert was good though. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess so. You got a whole husband out of it.
You know what, your mama. All right, so next sick. I did not steal that man, okay? I didn't do it.
Okay. I ain't still clean. I didn't inhale.
You know.
I just smoked it. I didn't inhale. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
My mind went totally somewhere. Okay. That was not where I was like, inhale. He swallowed. Oh, never mind. So for the next.
Wait a minute. What happened just now?
Edit, cut. All right. So
nope. Save. Save ass.
Y'all done made me click on this thing and everything. Mess with you. So the
nobody make me do nothing. But go ahead though.
So for the last segment, it's called Last Call for Alcohol.
Drink.
So,
bow up. Oh, sorry.
Fire. So, so if you these two lovely ladies that showed you something real strong to drink on, I'm gonna give you something just a little bit lighter, you know, for you lightweights like me. You know, I don't drink like that. And this is called kinky.
I'm gonna stop you right there, okay? Because you say like that, but when you was riding around South City on that tricycle,
you know what? What we not about to do?
You got that
we
baby
not about to
strapped
tell
your
my
back,
business.
You had no clothes on in the wintertime.
You not about to tell my business. What you not about to do?
That baby was cold on the back of that tricycle riding around South City in the winter.
Anywho, so kinky, the flavor of this is aloha. It has a tropical fusion of coconut, pineapple, and lime. So you can either just put this on the ice and drink it straight. That's what Chastity would do. Or you can add a little pineapple juice.
That's what I would do.
So yeah, throw a little look in there, about that much right there, about that much, about half.
By half.
And then lightly coat it like that. Put a little ice and enjoy. Resume. So yeah, that'll be something nice and light for y'all folks out there who just like to get a little toasty, not be like Chastity and get drunk.
I mean, if you want to do it right, people, you just pour it in a glass, put some ice cubes in there, and put a straw in there.
What I said.
Kinky is fruity. You don't need anything to mix it with.
Yeah.
You're going to do it right.
Do it right. All right. So for the last and final segment, it's called On a Serious Note, and that's over to you, Nicole.
Oh, yeah. We changing that. So, Chastity's going to ask me a question because she needs some advice about something.
Advice about it? Okay, so what advice would you give to a person that keeps letting a toxic person come into their life, and then every time that bills are due, the person leaves and leaves for weeks at a time, and then whenever they come back, they are poor, and you have to take care of them.
So it sounds like she needs to
Say bye.
put some boundaries. What'd you say?
That's what I said.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Well,
that's what I said, but
that,
I need a
the
better
door.
answer.
Well, first
Change
of
the
all,
lock. Throw away the key.
change your locks. And well, because the thing is, you have to also solve the problem of allowing him to keep coming back and forth. So yeah, you can change locks, you can do all that, but if she's just gonna keep letting him come back, that's only one aspect. You gotta go deeper than that. So she has to realize that she's worth more than whatever she's dealing with, and she's gonna be okay without this person, and she's gonna have to set some boundaries and honor those, and he can't come back. But that's a process. It's not an overnight thing. But anybody that does that to you really doesn't care, and he's going to keep doing it because she's enabling his behavior by allowing him to continuously come back. So
yeah, it's got to be some reason why
Pretty much
she's
what I said.
so insecure about letting this person keep coming back. Like it's got to be something within her that she need to work on.
Right. So she got to do some inner work and stuff, but he got to go. And she also has to remember, if she has children, you're setting an example for what is okay for her to accept in her relationships. So what do you want her to see and to know is okay and acceptable when you are in a relationship with somebody, when you're supposed to be in a loving, secure relationship with somebody? Is this acceptable behavior? And if it's not, then it's time to make some changes, sis.
And even if she has a son, how do you want your son to grow up and treat women? Like, if you have a son in your household as well, like, do you want them to know that it's okay to treat women like that, just to use them and abuse them?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right.
Well, yep, it starts with her knowing that she deserves more than what she's getting. And she can find more than what she's getting, but you can't get it if this particular person is holding that space. So you got to make room. He got to go.
Yeah. I think I try to, I think for me, I'm pretty much telling her that, he's not worth your tears, not letting him give you his ass to kiss and all this kind of stuff. For me, I think I'm just looking at it from my point of view, and I'm not in the heartbreak situation that she's in. So it's kind of hard for me to, I guess, be nice with the words and feel the empathy when I'm like, I know that you can get past this. I know in a month or so, you're going to be past this.
Because you don't have the emotion clouding your judgment.
Right.
That's the difference.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
it's easy to give advice when you're on the outside looking in.
Right. You're able to see it from a logical standpoint, which is, okay, this is wrong. I like you, and I don't like that you're being treated this way. So I feel some type of way about it. So no, I don't really, ain't too many ways I can chop it up. But for someone that's in it, that's why I said she has to get to a point where she knows that this is, like, she already knows that it's not okay. That's why it's bothering her, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to get to the point where you are not accepting it anymore. Painful? Yes. Is it going to kill you? Absolutely not. It'll actually make you stronger, and you will likely be less likely to deal with the BS going forward. Because if you can get past this, you don't have to deal with that other stuff. And there will be somebody who will treat you the way that you want to be treated. And he ain't it, sis.
He ain't it, sis. You can do bad by yourself.
Matter of fact, we can.
Amen. Or you could just stab him in the medulla oblongata.
Lord Jesus. Don't listen to Chaz and go to prison, because she ain't got no bail money. Okay?
So don't.
So don't. I got $1.50 and 2 Kit Kats.
Really?
That's all I got.
Kit Kats, okay.
Did she say Kit Kats?
That's all I got on your bail money.
Yeah, Kit Kats, girl.
Kit Kat.
Random ass candy.
$1.50 and 2 Kit Kats. That's all I got on the bill. That's all I got. But yeah.
So,
That's
Chaz,
what I got.
so Chaz, do you have a song or album of the week?
Oh, it's the song that I've been listening to, and it's actually an old song, but it came on the other day, and I was like, ooh, I like that song, and I played it a million times.
Is it Slow Jam by Public
And of course,
Announcement?
Lord Jesus, not public announcement again.
ain't nobody listening to Public Announcement.
Nobody.
And of course,
somebody had put
I
on there
cannot.
that he need to be in a versus. Somebody said, how he gonna play his songs in from prison? They said he could Skype.
Right.
No.
Oh, but it was, yeah, whatever. No, so no. It was called Her. I mean, it's by Her, and the song is called Pigment. I like that song.
Yeah,
I had never heard it before.
Yeah, I like that song.
Me too. And I was like, how did I miss this song?
That one before either.
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, the song that I've been pumping this week is Bad Habits by Usher. I really like that, and I'm looking forward to his album when it comes out.
Oh, I heard that song. All right, mine is another song by Sir, because that's kind of who I'm on right now. And the one that I've been playing on repeat is called Wires in the Way. I love that song. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
all his albums right now are on repeat. But that's the one I was feeling this week.
Yeah. Usually I am playing a lot of Ari Lennox. I love Ari Lennox. I like artists that's not on the radio a lot. So the ones that don't get real artists that's not on there just because their song is catchy. That's usually the songs I'm listening to. I mean, catchy songs still get you, of course, because we human, but I like real music, real artists, real singing.
Yep, me too. I don't even really listen to the radio like that. So half the stuff y'all talking about, I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes.
That's social media.
Right, social media is the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I will, but I still be knowing what y'all talking about. Oh. But
That's
yeah,
why we put it on the agenda, Nicole, so you can look at it.
I know, but
at night when you laying in the bed.
See,
contemplating
When
getting
I'm
your
alone
vibrator
in
out.
my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of
and
my
then
mind,
back
I hear
of
my
my mind,
conscience
I
call.
hear my conscience call, telling me I need an air,
Oh!
I see I need love. There I was. I don't know the words, but we jamming.
Bye. I am so through.
I'm gonna take it over. And then
Look, I carried you through, didn't I? Did I not? Where's your gratitude? Where's your gratitude? You ain't know the words. I ain't hear you saying them.
I need love.
Yep, that's it. That's all you got.
I need love. Dun, dun, dun. I'm all shook up. Ooh.
Nope.
Nobody?
Nope.
Yeah, baby.
I mean,
nobody.
I mean, yeah, no. That's not the song that we was on. Dog on it. We talking about LL, Lady Love, Cool Jams. Cool James. I said James.
I was like, who?
Blame it on you. You got me feeling loose. Alcohol. I done went straight now.
I see.
Start with straight shot.
That rubber alcohol.
Your mama.
That's why she.
All right.
Shots of rubber alcohol. Going straight.
This has been another segment of... All right. This has been another segment of Occasionally Posh with your girl Chassie B, aka Crazy.
Medulla oblongata.
Nicole, aka Colabelle, and Denise,
AKA.
Let me just say, this nickname has not been fully approved.
Oh yes, it's approved because you didn't come up with one. It's approved. Go ahead and hit unrecord. It's approved.
So everybody who watching this, if you like Cola Bear, do hashtag Cola Bear in the comments. All right.
Don't.
Oh, wait. We're on Spotify. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. Follow us on all of your favorite platforms and share the hell out of it. And make sure that you put hashtag Cola Bear because that's what we're choosing.
Yep. Follow us just like Shadon was following whatever she was following that night.
Say something.
Riding through South City.
You know what?
See, I told you to cut it. You should have listened. But no, you wanted to give her a last chance. Cut it.
Bye. Say bye-bye now.
Cut it.